Chicago, Illinois, one of the busiest cities in the entire world, with a population of about 2.75 million, and whether as bipolar as me when I'm trying to do my homework, you may find it difficult to believe that there's any presence in nature. However, there are many animals that call this place home, with Lake Michigan housing plenty of species of fish, and the rest of Chicago housing all the birds, bugs, and my neighbor's annoying barking dogs. There are plenty of animals that live here. But while the people of Chicago have busy lives, the animals have nothing to do but to eat, sleep, and shit on your shirt on your way to the one time you have to actually meet up with your filmmaking class. I swear, I was so unlucky. I was just walking and the freaking pigeons shit on me. Anyway, I got a little off topic. Sorry about that. Besides the animals, there are plenty of trees and plants in the city of Chicago. They don't thrive for long, however. With the freezing temperatures that seem to last 6 months, the trees have as much leaves as my dad does hair, and he's like 60 years old. In all seriousness, though, the trees that do somehow survive the harsh winter grow to become a beautiful sight, and a great source of shade when it's like 100 degrees in the middle of August. However, nothing beats waking up and seeing the leaves growing on the trees on a nice spring morning. When the leaves finally meet their untimely doom, there's barely any sense of natural life, even less when the whole city is covered in snow and slush. Flowers like this one are some of the only plants left, rising out of the corpses of the rest of the foliage, and with no bees to pollinate, they are soon to follow their friends in their graves. Now, the animal life is quite interesting in Chicago. If you were to take a walk down any street, you'll see these little rats. The squirrels of Chicago have the struggle of finding food all year round. See, unlike actual rats that eat garbage, the squirrels are too sophisticated for that, and they end up eating only the nuts, fruits, and vegetables from my garden. At least it's them, though, not the rats. Last thing I want is to get the Black Plague. Regardless, there are so many of these squirrels thriving in the city, it's almost crazy to think what they can do in their natural habitat. You think squirrels from the forest are scared of Chicago squirrels? I mean, shit, every suburban kid I've met thinks we live in a freaking war zone. And take a look at this little piece of shit. I made sure to record the pigeon that thought it was a good idea to shit on one of my favorite shirts and pants. And if people weren't looking at me weird for recording this guy in the first place, I'd teach him a lesson myself. Like, just listen to this guy. He's just strutting around like he owns the place. Doesn't even acknowledge the 5'9" human staring him down. Anyway, despite the challenge of living with humans, pigeons also have the challenge of finding food and shelter. They usually take shelter in the buildings, or in this case, under the train stops. It's funny too, because the city has these spikes that are supposed to stop them from living there and, shitting on me, but they find a way to do it anyway. As for food, they usually end up eating all the food that we humans litter. By the way, you should all pick up your trash. Not cool, guys. We only have one Earth. Now, while the wild animals seem to have it hard, there is one group of animals that are living like royalty, and that is the domesticated animals that we own as pets. Take a look at this dog, for example. He has a freaking sweater and a coat. His outfit costs more than the Thanksgiving outfit that I got from the clearance section at TJ Maxx. I don't know whether to be more sad for me or happy for him. Either way, this man is treated like a king, and honestly, I'm kind of jealous. It's crazy to think how in the wild there are wolves that hunt down deer, but the second you get a dog, that boy can just beg you for food and they'll get some premium dog food that they basically have an endless supply of. I still love that little guy, though. Now, Chicago's skyscrapers may be a beautiful place for humans to live and work, but they take up so much property and are very detrimental to the environment. Next time you're in Chicago, or any city as a matter of fact, take a look at the wildlife around you. If we're going to destroy nature so that we can live, we should at least acknowledge what is left.